feels like absolutely ages since we've last done one of these, so welcome back, I guess, if this is your first time watching my Winnie the Pooh collection. Hello, I'm Tori. I like Winnie the Pooh just a little. In case this is the first part of the collection you're watching, I'll leave the playlist up here so you can catch up on what we have already covered in my collection. Hello there, friendly nerd, Tori here. How are we? I hope you're all doing well. So welcome to part 4. Yeah, just had to check. Part 4 of my Winnie the Pooh collection series. Today is just going to be a small one, but I thought this could still have its own category. Books and DVDs. I'm gonna sneeze. Today we are doing books and DVDs. I probably have more books than I do DVDs. And especially nowadays you don't really buy DVDs because we've got like Disney Plus. But I still like to get DVDs. To be fair, all of these DVDs I did get before Disney Plus existed. But even so, if there was to be a new Winnie the Pooh movie pop out of the woodworks, I would still buy the DVD for the collection. And I think you all knew that. And yeah. I think without further ado, let's get on with the video. So I do think I'll just start off with DVDs because that is just a smaller pile. Here's the pile. So this is probably like the main part. It's the whole box set of the Tigger movie, Roo's movie, Pooh's movie, Piglet's movie, the Heffalump movie. All the movies. It's all in here. The DVDs are so cute. They all have them on it. The only thing with having obviously this box set as compared to the individual DVDs for each movie is you don't get the characters on the front. I just get Pooh on the front, whereas if I'd had the Tigger movie DVD itself, I'd have Tigger on the front. But this is just as cute. It does it. I've got them all. That's what matters. Save space on the shelves because you know I have problems with spacing on my shelves. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna just do a duplicate. We have the Winnie the Pooh movie. Again, it is the same movie that is in the box set. Just it is its own DVD. I have this on a t-shirt. You'll see in a few episodes time I am doing a clothing video, which is going to be very long. Just pre-warning you about that. Yeah, so the reason I did buy this after I brought the box set. So I brought this actually no, I didn't buy it. I got it for my birthday. Take that back. But either way, I did get it after I already had the box set. So I already had the copy of it. I think it was my brother who got it for me and he knew I had it. But it's because it came with something else, which we'll get to further into the video actually. These next two I both found in charity shops, and they are both on Disney Plus, so I highly recommend you go and watch them. They're both seasonal movies, but I feel you can watch them all year round. They're so cute, they're so cute. So the first one is Winnie the Pooh Springtime with Roo. I absolutely love this movie. So yeah, it's an Easter time, and it's kind of, without spoiling the plot for you, it's kind of like, you know, the Christmas Carol where he gets visited by the ghosts of Christmas past, present and future. Is that correct? I think. It's Easter version, and Rabbit gets visited by, it's not a ghost, but he gets visited from Easter's past, present and future. And yeah, it's really fun, really seasonal, and it's got the gang in it. And I absolutely love Roo. He hardly gets enough appreciation. So it's the cutest movie ever. Trust me, go watch it, go watch it. And again, another seasonal movie, but another one I do watch all year round. It's just so light-hearted and just so feel-good, and it gives you a warm, fuzzy feeling. I love it. That is A Very Merry Pooh Christmas. Me and my family did watch this on Christmas Day, and it was their first time watching it. I've watched it so many times, but it still does make me emotional. Winnie the Pooh stuff always makes me emotional. No surprise to any of you, really. There's so many like little subplot lines within this. But like the main thing is they're preparing for Christmas Day. They all write their letters to Santa, and they send the letter off in the wind to find its way to the North Pole. And then with all the kerfuffle, Pooh realises he didn't actually write what he wanted for Santa, so he has to go and get the letter back so he can then write what he wants from Santa. And then It's so cute, it's so sweet. Another one, go watch it. So yeah, those are all of my DVDs. I haven't got Christopher Robin on DVD. I don't know why, but it is on Disney Plus, so. Anyway, moving on to books. But first, a cup of tea break. And also, don't worry, I have got a Winnie the Pooh t-shirt on. There you go, you can see him. It's just kind of out of shot. Don't worry, I'm not doing a Winnie the Pooh video without wearing Winnie the Pooh merch. You guys know me better than that. Okay, we can move on. I've literally taken these books straight off of my bookshelf. You can kind of see the gap there where they're meant to be. And I keep them in size order on the bookcase, so I think we'll go through them in size order. Just so then I can pile them up to the side so I can put them back on my bookshelf perfectly. With the biggest one, start off with this. A World of Winnie the Pooh, a collection of stories. I can never say things with an S on the end, can I? Verse and hums about the bear of very little brain. This is the cutest book. It's so cute. It's just literally what it says it is, a bunch of stories with the artwork. I love the traditional Winnie the Pooh artwork. Like there's Owl and Christopher Robin, Pooh and Piglet. I just love this the old style, like original artwork. I love these. There's Christopher and Pooh in the umbrella when it's raining. I can't just sit here going through all the pictures with you. But yeah, I actually, my parents got this from they were staying in a travel lodge and there was like a charity shop stall in the lobby and this was there. So they thought of me and got it. Yeah. Next, The Art of Winnie the Pooh, how E.H. Shepard illustrated an icon. I haven't actually read this book in full. There are a lot of words, but from the bits that I have read, I have just like skimmed different chapters. It is really fascinating. It is really cool. And you can kind of see like from on the back of those two pictures, obviously you've got a sketch and a painting there. It does literally work up from, you know, like original, very beginning, like there's a bit of an intro to it and how like Pooh came about and then how he got the ideas and a bit about his early days and some other drawings that he did on the lead up to Pooh. Literally very thorough. So like there's one of the original drawings of it and then that's what it turned into in the book. It's really fascinating. I really love this. And this I got from, you know when you go into a shop, you go to pay for your stuff and they say, oh, would you like this? It's on special offer for this much today. And I did fall for that because it was in HMV. I was buying, I don't know, a DVD, a CD, what you get from that shop. And this was one of the things in the offer they had at the till. And usually I think I remember I said no because you always just say no to those things. It's usually like cheap perfumes they try and sell you like. But I said no and then I saw this and I went, actually no, yes, I'll get that. Yeah, it is a really cool book and I haven't seen it around since, so that is cool. Okay, so this is the book that I said came with that DVD, the Winnie the Pooh DVD. It came in like a little set, the DVD, the book, and I think I had a plushie in it as well. I think he does live up on that shelf as well. But it's just Better Than Honey book. And very simple concept, if I can even turn a page. Pooh runs out of honey and then so he goes around trying to find other foods. Like there he is eating some of Rabbit's carrots and tomatoes and cabbage, what's that, so radish, and then he goes to Owl's house. And then he goes and meets other friends. He tries eating some thistles with Eeyore. He then decides to try bouncing with Tigger. But you know, at the end of the day, spoiler alert, nothing is better than honey. I think you saw that coming. Yeah, so that came with the DVD. It's really cute. Okay, now this is probably one of my favourite books. It's The House at Pooh Corner, and I did actually get it from Pooh Corner, but you can probably buy it elsewhere as well. Oh my god. I cried reading this. I cried. You know, in the beginning of Christopher Robin when it's like a flashback scene and he's saying goodbye to the 100 Acre Wood Gang because he's going off to school, so he wouldn't be able to come to the woods anymore, and he said goodbye to them. I cried at that point in the movie. It's basically leading up to that. It's his like thing leading up to leaving the woods. Okay, let me just read this bit from the last bit. Pooh, when I'm, you know, when I'm not doing nothing, will you come up here sometimes? Just me? Yes, Pooh. Will you be there too? Yes, Pooh. I will be really. I promise I will be, Pooh. That's good, said Pooh. Pooh, promise you won't forget me, ever. Just that little section. I didn't even let me... Got to there. We still have all that and that. And the very last paragraph. So they went off together, but wherever they go and whatever happens to them on the way, in that enchanted place on top of the forest, a little boy and his bear will always be playing. Let's have a bit of tea. Let's have a bit of tea. So yeah, that's one of the books that I love. I absolutely love that book, but I can't reread it. I can't reread it. I'll reread all the things from like the first book I show you where it's just like stories and tales. The book I'm about to show you next I will reread, but that one I can't. I've read it once. I can't go back. I can't go back. Anyway, speaking of the next book, here's the next book. I honestly can't remember where I got this. I've had it for as long as I can remember, so who knows. But it's literally just a Winnie the Pooh story, and it's been so long since I've read it, so I can't tell you the general plot line, but it is just basically a Winnie the Pooh story. I think in all like Winnie the Pooh things, there's never like one proper story. There's always many sub-stories to the story, and that's what I love about it. And as the last book did have it as well, but we got too emotional to show it. But it has the classic map, and it is one of my, you know, classic illustrations. So cute. And it doesn't get emotional. It doesn't have a... I know that's not a sad ending, the last one, but it's sad for me. But yeah, that's that one. It's so cute. It's so cute. Okay, so I said I didn't have the Christopher Robin DVD, but I do have the book adaptation. As I said, in the movie I did cry at the little like flashback bit to when he was a boy leaving the woods. So when I read this, obviously after watching the movie, I skipped that bit. I skipped the whole prologue bit. And when does the actual page 31? Chapter 1 begins. That's where I start. Even just at the end of the prologue. Don't know if you can see that. I'll read it for you. Promise me you'll never forget me, because if I thought you would, I'd never leave. But yeah, the book adaptation. I'm pretty sure I got this from Tesco's, like, around the time that the movie was released. Also, can we just talk about the fact that Obi-Wan Kenobi plays Christopher Robin? And like Winnie the Pooh and Star Wars, my two favourite things combined. And there's that scene where he's using I think he's using a stick. He's either using a stick or just using nothing to fight off, you know, the woozles and heffalumps. And everyone's like, yeah, that's Obi-Wan Kenobi right there. Okay, and the last thing, I got this from a boot sale, like probably, I was even in high school or middle school a while ago, but it's the cutest thing, and whenever anyone comes around and I show them my collection, this is always something they say, it's just like so unique because no one's like seen it before, and I found it at a boot sale, so I'd never seen it before. The Pooh Dictionary. And it is exactly what it says it is. It's a dictionary for Winnie the Pooh terms with some illustrations and some examples of how you use them. So it tells you what the word is, or the phrase, tells you what it means, and then there's like a little cutout from a Winnie the Pooh story to explain what it is. So under Z, right at the back, you have zoo, which is a noun, and it means where bears live. I mean, they're not wrong. When Christopher Robin goes to the zoo, he goes to where the polar bears are, and he whispers something to the third keeper from the left, and the doors are unlocked and we wander through dark passages and up steep stairs until at last we come to the special cage, and the cage is opened and out trots something brown and furry, and with a happy cry, oh bear, Christopher Robin rushes into its arms, and now this bear's name is Winnie, which shows you what a good name for bears it is. But the funny thing is that we can't remember whether Winnie is named after Pooh or Pooh after Winnie. We did know once, but we have forgotten. Brackets, Winnie the Pooh introduction. So cute. Woozle, noun, an unfriendly animal to most animals except weasels. Brackets, with whom they share a passion for the outdoors, going around in pairs or small groups for long winter walks. This just brings me so much joy, just flicking through it and finding a random word and seeing what Pooh defines it as. It's just the cutest thing ever. So yeah, that is everything in my DVDs and books collection. Probably the smallest part of my Winnie the Pooh collection, let's be honest, but still a section none the least. Yeah, that is all for this video. What was your favourite? Have you watched any of the movies? Which one's your favourite? Have you read any of the Winnie the Pooh books or stories? Which one is your favourite? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you haven't watched or read either, let me know which one you'd be interested in seeing, because trust me, watch the movie, the Easter and Christmas movie, please. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It will give you a warm feeling inside, trust me. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please pop that thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more from moi, don't forget to click subscribe down below, or while you're down there, don't forget to ding notification bell, and you might as well. You're already down there. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!